How's that for a setup? Nice. Today's little... Alright, so today's little project is trying to find a place for my phone to sit. I know of a place where I can just store it, but I want to be able to use some sort of mount, and I don't want to glue anything to, the interior, the plastic, because it just might crack. So this is what we are working with. It has a place where a phone just normally can fit, and it fits all the modern phones. I found a mount, because the thing is that plate. Let me show you. This plate actually has some metal in it, so you can use any magnetic mount and it will just work. So in this case, I found this thing which has magnets from both sides, and I can use one side with MagSafe on my iPhone and the other side to connect to this part. The only problem is this thing has if you can see, two velcros, and these two velcros are not strong enough to hold onto the plate. So even with just a single mount, because it is quite heavy, you can, with sharp corners, it will fall out. And especially if I connect my phone to it, it just, too wobbly, too easy to knock it over. So my idea is to use a Velcro sheet, or hook and loop sheet, a Velcro sheet, so that I can have a larger point of contact. And I'm thinking of, because like these two things should be, left untouched, because this is where the bolts are, which are holding the panel underneath. But all the other, space, I think, can be just glued onto the Velcro sheet, or Velcro sheet can be glued onto this empty space, and then it will allow us to have much greater point of contact, and hopefully it won't, get as easily knocked over or detached, allegedly. I am worrying a little bit that it might be so strong that it will be difficult for me to get it out. But again, this is just Velcro, and how hard can it be? While I was showing it to you, the Velcro, or the old Velcro from the thing, started to unpeel. So I think I'll just change this one as well. And hopefully it's just gonna be brand new, and everything is gonna be fine. So before you attach any new Velcro, you need to disinfect or remove all the, first of all, dust particles, and then all the fat and residual, glue. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So my approach with everything I'm doing here in the car is to make sure I can. What the hell? one of my wiper is off. Huh? Anyway, so the approach is that I definitely I'm rebuilding the stuff. So so even though I am planning to, cover the whole plate with the Velcro, I will first redo the things which were there in the to begin with. This way, I'm sure that even if I screw something up on my part, I can get back to the original state. So that's why I'm not just throwing everything out before I recreate it. Approach everything quite meticulously, because this is the first experience of me fiddling around in any car to this extent. So you gotta be careful. There might be a little problem. I'm not sure of how big of a problem it is, but I think because I'm covering the most of the plate, it should be fine. The original Velcro pieces were placed in some sort of a dent. Well, I don't have the ruler with me, so I'm gonna be using my notebook. So it definitely does seem to work. Now, magnet is not enough to unvelcro it.